Alright, so my name is Adaptive, and we are going to be starting a new playthrough of Silksong. What we are going to do in this is, our goal is to 100% the game. As you can see here, I have played a lot of this game. This is actually my 8th playthrough, so I know quite a bit about what I'm doing. So we're going to go ahead and 100% it. I'm not going to look at any guides or anything like that, but I know a lot about what I'm doing, where to go, and trying to get you there as quick as possible. So we're going to do this as fast as possible. I'm not going to cut anything out. You're going to see how many times I die, all that stuff. So hopefully it won't be a lot because like I said, I've done this before. But we are going to, the goal is to get me and get you through this game. Not only get you through this game, but get you through this game with all the tools you want. And I will go over some of the best tools and why, and best crests and best things to use that you would want to use in this game. So we'll go ahead and start it. Now, what I will let you know, I'm not really going to skip cutscenes because there's not too many cutscenes, but what I will be skipping through is the dialogue. So look at the dialogue on your own. I'm not going to be reading it because I've read it so many times. So yeah, I'm going to be skipping over the dialogue. And we're going to do classic. Okay. Watch out, Teddy. Come on, you gotta watch out. No way. Alright, so they have basically kidnapped Hornet for nefarious reasons. Okay. So, we begin down here. Where'd my controller go? Alright, so first thing we'll start off with, we're gonna go over here to this secret little area. Not too big a deal, but we want to start ourselves with just a good start. You don't really need to focus on these enemies too much, because they're not giving you anything but shards, and we'll have plenty of those. And hopefully we won't be needing shards. So just keep hopping up here. And we're gonna go up here and we're gonna go get ourselves a moss berry. Watch out for that jump because he can knock you down. And remember, you can heal in the air. Healing in the air is very important. So Hornet is still recovering from the awfulness that they did to her. Here, up here. Don't need to worry about that guy too much. He can follow us, doesn't matter. Alright, now this is going to be a tricky thing right here. Doesn't matter, we have two of them, but we want to get that mossberry right there. Okay, it's a little tricky with both. Oh my god. There we go. But you want to bounce off, you want to pogo off them to get that berry. And then we'll keep heading across. Don't worry, it seems like I'm skipping stuff. It is not stuff you need to worry about, or at least worry about right now. Because if there is something that I missed, it's either something you just don't need, like it's shard bundles, or a door that you cannot enter until later. Alright. So real quick, this is the first boss right here. You need to be careful with bosses because bosses will hit you for 2 each time. And you don't want that. I don't think this boss will hit you for 2 with the latest update, but they do typically hit for 2. So be careful with that. I'm just going to be right back. I'm going to grab myself a drink, and we will continue on. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I wanted to just grab a drink. But there is something that I want to say. We're going to be farming. But when we do farm, it's not going to be a big deal because we're going to be getting about 50 beads every time. And we're not going to farm until we need to. So if you follow along with everything that I'm doing, you should be fine. You will not need to farm until I farm. Until I basically say, hey, it's time to farm. We need X amount of beads for this thing, and yeah, and I'm going to show you the most optimal way to get those, a best spot, and the best tools to use to do that. So we can do it in the fastest way possible so you get the best. So we don't waste a bunch of time. Because nobody likes farming. Alright, this guy's easy. Just watch out for his swooping attack. Then we can go in. I'm just going to heal. Alright, he's almost dead. There he is, dead. Easy. All you have to do is just watch out for his swoop attack. If you can, try and jump over that, or just stay in the corners. Keep hitting him. So I don't know how many videos this is the first walkthrough I've ever done, but I don't know how many videos this is going to take. This can be a lot of parts, but each part I'm gonna do depending on what's going on, I'm gonna try and keep it to about 30 minutes per episode. They're basically telling me that pilgrims take a pilgrimage to the Citadel, and I need to make my way up to the Citadel, like every other pilgrim. This is the way that speedrunners go when they do that. Oh wait, let me rest at the bench. Might as well speak to these people. Doesn't matter. Get a little background, a little bit of background about stuff. Don't need to go in there yet. This is the person that will be selling me all this stuff. All this stuff we will be buying, except for this. Mutera. He's building the wish board, so then we can get wishes at a certain time. But there's a big thing. The reason why we wanted to get that moss berry, actually those 2 moss berries, is because we will be able to complete our first wish once we get it. Like immediately. We will already have the things that we need. So keep going up. Just follow me up this way. We're making some lefts and some rights. Don't worry about this, guys. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna kill him anyway. That was a waste of time. Alright, now down here, this is important. We're gonna go into this secret room right here. This is very important. Alright, stand right here so you can hit the beads at an angle. That rock is gonna drop down, but you wanna hit these beads at an angle so they don't bounce away from you. So they don't bounce in the back at you. You wanna hit them at an angle so they go forward into that wall, kind of towards the corner, and then you can just pick them all up. And that's 60 very quick beads. Damn it. Alright, drop down here, and this is our first gauntlet. Missed that first hit, but it's alright. These 2 will pop out at each side. Then there's going to be 2 flying enemies. Yep. And then, I believe, the big enemy. Got him. Alright, now there's a left and a right path. We're just going to go down to the right. Hit this button right here. And there's our friend Sherma. My favorite character in the game, Sherma. So, we're just gonna talk to her. She is a pilgrim on her way, and she is a believer. She truly believes in the pilgrimage. Head back, grab those beads that left us. So I'm going to show you something right here that could happen. Do not let this happen to you in your game. So when you pick up these beads, the silver ones are really important. They're worth 5. But you see all these beads gather right there? I don't want to take any chances. If you enter that room, the beads will be gone. So we don't want to do that. You can pick up this one. I'm not going to, but I would recommend you do. I would recommend you pick up that one. I'm just going to save money because I know I don't need it, but that's a save bench. I personally don't need it, but I recommend, especially if you're new to this game, pick up that bench. Because don't worry, later on, 30 beads is nothing. Alright, go up here. touch this. It's gonna pop. That's gonna break. So now that gives us a way up. Shit. He's gonna bind, heal. Oh my god, see, a lot of enemies will hit you for 2. You gotta be real careful. Are you serious? Alright, we're gonna go up this way. And we're gonna try and make our way to Chakra. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Don't worry about that enemy. He's gonna do more harm than good. You know, the only reason why I want to hit him is because I'm gonna hit him one time just so I can get my spool. Alright, there we go. We got a full spool. Well, I'm gonna go over spool in just a second. Okay. In the left corner right here, you see those white, the white bars? Those white bars are your spool, and when they're full, that means that you can heal. If it's not full, you cannot heal. Alright, so we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up to this left side. Don't worry about anything else. Any doors I haven't gone in, don't worry about it. Alright, we're gonna go up, back up. Oh, I got that button. Let me go back up real quick, because there's another one that you have to hit. And it's over here. Hit this button right here. Don't worry about staying on it. Jump over here, grab just these 2. Not too big a deal, but helpful. And this is Chakra. Alright, so now, the reason why we got all that stuff was because we can buy a lot of this stuff right now. So we want the maps specifically. Specifically, we want the maps. Alright, we'll buy the Marrow map as well, and we will get the Quill. Okay, then we're gonna wait for the compass and the pins. We will be able to get through that door, don't worry. This is gonna be our farm route for right now. We're not gonna actually farm, but this is just all on the way stuff. But you want to do it how I do it, and don't die. Whatever you do, do not die. Alright. So we got that. Now we want to kill this guy. You want to be careful with this guy, because he's going to track your jump. So, just do a short jump. And we'll knock him off. Boom. Yeah, but you do a short jump to him so you don't get hit by that. And yeah, you're good. And then we will make our way to this button right there. Go up. Go up. And don't worry, I'm not going to be skipping anything. If you think that I'm skipping stuff, just don't worry. We're going to make our way to it. I am not worried about that bead that just dropped down. It's one bead. Break this open. Just to let you know, there is stuff that I will miss, but it's not like something that you need for the 100%. And it's just because, hey, I might have forgot that one pendant that you can sell later. So there's a couple of those pendants that I forget where they are that you can sell, like those scrolls, but that's okay. You don't need them, and it's only going to give you like an extra 100 and something beads, so it's not a big deal. All right, so we want to head up here. Be careful because there's some traps. Kill these guys as fast as possible. Get their beads, drop down. I mean, to get that. Now we want to go across and get our first our first ability. So this is like the spear shot, or I'm forgetting exactly what it's called, but basically it's a spear that'll break these webs. So, whatever it is. Silk spear? I don't know. But that's all used by your school, so you want to be careful. Pick up this frayed rosary ring. Those are only worth 30, but it's alright. Alright, now we want to go back over here. The same spot. Break this open. And before we go straight, we're gonna head down. And we're gonna head into this secret room right here and kill this guy. Super important that we get all 3 of those right now, because this just takes away something that we didn't need to do, or that we need to do later. Rest at this bench.
Buenera. Caspin?
And we're just gonna, so now he's gonna give us a quest to get 3 mossberries. But we already have the 3 mossberries, so now we're gonna talk to him again, and we're gonna turn in the 3 mossberries. Alright, so now we have our first tools, like our first set of tools, so we're just gonna quickly equip them. So we'll equip that, and we'll equip this. Alright, now what this does is this gets you more shards per kill. And what this does is it gives you, it procs a silk, an extra silk, so if you get hit, you'll gain 1 extra silk. And so that doesn't sound too helpful, but it kinda is a little bit, but it really gets helpful because we're gonna be collecting 4 more throughout our playthrough, and we'll be able to upgrade that. All right, so now you wanna head down, and so we already saved at that bench. What the bench does is it restarts all the enemies, or resets all the enemies, just like how it would in a Souls game. So we're gonna drop down here. This is that place we were at earlier. Now we're just gonna go a different route. So we're gonna kill all these guys. I'm not worried about that guy up top, because we are going to have plenty of beads. Go down, go down, go down. We're gonna go in here. Now remember, hit this at an angle. See how that ran away, like that one? You want to hit them at an angle so they don't do that. Especially those silver ones. The silver ones you do not want to lose. I'll lose a red bead. That's fine. I don't care about the red bead. The single red bead. Alright, so we're going to send that elevator down by hitting that. That's super important. Because we're going to get a whatchamacallit right now. We're going to get that guy. Oh my god. I hit him, and I didn't hit him for the 3rd time. It's alright. I didn't expect to. It's okay. I'm just gonna rest here, get my health, but this is why we sent down the elevator. You want to pogo off him as many times as you can. It's just easier to just get this done now, so we don't have to worry about it later. And now we just have to hit him 1 time. There he is. No! You gotta be careful with the pogo. This pogo on this specific one, you have to do the pogo like right at the whatever you're trying to pogo off of. So not well before, like right next to it. Like, okay, really? Okay, this is embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But it's okay. I want to show you my flaws. It's all right. But I'm not going to rush this. Oh my god, I just said I'm not going to rush it. That's what I mean. You have to get really close. It's frustrating. But it's okay because we're not focused on time. We're not trying to beat a clock or anything like that, so... Let's just go over here, and then we will... Got it. Ah! Okay, so there we go. I'm not gonna go ahead and buy anything from him yet. Although I kind of want to. No, I'm not worried about it yet. Actually, you know what I will do? We will use this right here. And I will grab the magnetic brooch. One other important one to grab that we will get is this craft metal. Later we'll grab the mass shard, but not worried about it now. So I'm gonna switch to the magnetic brooch. Alright, we're gonna keep going straight all through here. So went up that elevator. Now we're gonna go straight and kill this guy. Alright, first set off these traps. Get out of the way. There's one more. Jump out of the way. Alright. And now remember, hit him at an angle. But if you got the brooch, it's not gonna really matter now about the angles or anything. You can just hit them and they'll come back to you. Alright, we're gonna break this wall right here. And we are gonna get our first spool fragment. We just need 2 spool fragments to increase our spool by 1. And by the end of this playthrough, we will have a full, like, second spool segment, basically. Alright, so kill that guy, but we're gonna go to the left. Okay, Alright, keep going. We're gonna get more. Like I said, this is our bead farm route. Alright, jump up here. Go over this bridge. Kill this guy. We got more beads. We're gonna take out this guy. Watch out for him. You gotta kind of back up so you don't get hit. Alright, one thing that I recommend you can do is, this game is save and quit. That's what we will be utilizing throughout this playthrough to kind of maximize our time as well. So whenever you press pause, the time stops. Whenever you're in these menus, the time does not stop. So just want to let you know that. And the save and quit method, don't worry, I'll show it to you. You'll see it in action sooner than later. Alright, so this is our first boss that we're gonna fight right here. I'm just gonna give it 1 second. Okay, so what we want to do for this guy, we're gonna use our spear to let him go. But he's going to be our fast travel guy. And this guy is really easy, but you just want to watch out for the bells and the fact that he hits you for 2. So, he hits you for 2. It's alright. All bosses are going to hit you for 2. Just be mindful of that. And so it's frustrating that you start with 5, and then it takes a while to get that 6th one, and it's still not going to matter because these bosses hit you for 2. So really, you need two extra heart points. But he's gonna pop out of the floor, and we can hit him twice there, and then get a top hit. And I hit him twice there, and I can hit him 2 or 3 times there. Be careful with those jump hits, because you will get hit. Oh, shit. I want to heal. I don't want to take any chances. I hit him a bunch of times there. That's good. All right. It's going to drop bells. Watch out for these bells. Oh, my God. The bells hit me. All right. Now I got to be really careful. I don't want to die. Oh, my God. I can't believe that bell hit me. And we can jump over the bell. Hit it 1 time. I could have got the 2, but it's alright. There we go, that was good. And just like that, down. So hopefully that went as well as it did for me. And now we will get our heart vessel. This will allow us to generate spool. There's 3 of these in the game, so then you can generate spool 3 times along with that green thing. So like later on, there's a build that we will have where we're not going to be worried about spool in life, and we're just going to be focused on DPS. And yeah, we're not going to really be focused on tools. There are 2 tools that I highly recommend, and we will definitely be using them, and I'm going to show you the best abilities like with those, but don't worry about which tool should I use, which tool is best, because some of the tools that you think are best suck. Like the best tool in the game, or the tool that does the most damage is one called the Delver's Drill, but it's really hard to use, and I really only recommend it for like 1 boss. But it does the most damage. It does a significant amount of damage. My favorite tool is the nails. I love that. So now we can fast travel. And you know what we'll do? Actually, we'll fast travel to Bone Bottom. I love that. We just terrify this guy. He's like, what the fuck? Don't worry, I made this beast my bitch. Oops, went the wrong way. Alright, so now we want to talk to this person right here. So Bone Bottom repairs. Ooh, can't do that. It's alright, but we'll do the Lost Fleas. We want to grab all these fleas, and let's see, Garb of the Pilgrims. Okay. Yeah. You know what we can do, actually, I'm just gonna rest at this bench for now, because we're gonna do the quit and save method. But first, we're gonna go up here, and we're just gonna complete this real quick. We're gonna complete 2. All right, so we're gonna go back up here, go through here. Go up here. And we're just gonna kill these enemies real quick. Oh my god. Heal. So we're taking their shawls. I just want to get this over with. No way that hit me like that. Dude, the tracking on their attacks is insane. Gonna do that same way around that we're gonna do. And we'll get more of everything. More shards. We'll complete that thing, and then we'll also get more money so we can buy stuff. Oh, good. He came back. Nice. Alright, so we were able to grab that shawl. Got those. Nice. Alright, now we're going to go down. Do not save. Do not rest at any bench. Do not rest at any bench. Whatever you do. Because or else you're going to mess this up. Alright, we're going to drop down. Where's our other enemies? Let's go down here to here. Let's go across this bridge. Actually, what we can do, that may be better, rest at this bench. Because then we'll be right there still at the place where we need to go to just go on to the next area. And we can kind of farm it. Nice. There we go. Got enough for the pilgrim shawl. Oh, I wanted to turn it in too. Oh well. What we can do is we can just go down, turn it in, and we can get more stuff on the way. Oh yeah, no more pilgrim shawls. But hopefully I'll get enough. That's the bottom way right there. Alright, so we can continue. And right here we're back at the fast travel. So now we can just fast travel real quick to Bone Bottom. Turn that in and be done with that. Do I have anything else that I can use? No.
Oh boy, yeah.
I will grab this craft metal for now, because this is super helpful. Later on. Alright, now let's go to the marrow. here. Alright, so I didn't get to show you the save and quit method, but don't worry, it will be implemented because it's super helpful. I just want to see what time we're at. Let's see. Okay. 33 minutes. So this is going to be the end of episode 1. I really appreciate anybody who is watching and will enjoy this series. We are going to continue on. But yes, that is episode 1. Like I said, thank you guys for watching that.